You're listening to 101 with Tommie Zam. On the second episode, we have Mike York sitting down with us talking about life and skateboarding. Let's do this. What up, York?
How are you?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Where are you guys at? I don't get to look. I get to just talk.
Yeah.
It's not like a look-in thing.
No, we just chit-chat. That's all we do.
Oh, okay. I see how it goes. Man, I had a comb of hair and shit for this one. Hey, how you doing? How is everything?
Good. Just chilling. Ate me some Beyond Meat sausages and drank some kombucha and get things all settled up for our sit down and one-on-one with each other, man.
Yeah, nice. I like that. It sounds good. I went skating today.
Yeah, how was that?
You know what I mean? Cruised around. It was fun, I guess. I got like a weird neighborhood, like with like real. It's like real good. It would be the dopest neighborhood in the world during like the band this days. Like it's like full blown band this, like Pal Peralta, like how you would street skate back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my neighborhood is just like the Barcelona of that shit. So I went and did that today, and I was just the Bones Brigade dude that didn't make the video today, but I was doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I saw your clip. Today.
Yeah, you saw me, right? You saw me out there Bones Brigading it up. That would have made the
video. I would have put you on a poll.
Stacey Peralta would have definitely did a couple 360s, let his hair down for me on that one, for sure. Hell yeah. Come on, man.
I know, dude. So you ready to get into this?
Yeah, we can get into whatever. Yeah, let's get into it. Like, let's chit chat. Like, you know what I mean? What's the motherfucking date today? God damn it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So tell us what you've been up to, man. What's been going on?
Well, I've been I had a job for a minute there. I kind of was cooling out and had a job at this cannabis distribution thing and was doing certain stuff. And it was my first job I ever had. You know, like benefits of a skater and a hustler kind of dude. Like I always got gigs, but I never had like a job, like a full blown job kind of thing. So that was tight. You know, I got to make like, you know, relief cream and be a scientist for a minute.
Oh, okay. Oh,
being a lab coat and shit.
You did that thing with Jerome, right?
Yeah, with Jerron. Yeah, Jerron Wilson. Yeah, like the blonde thing. Yeah, I was working at a distribution that was putting their shit out, but it wasn't, you know what I mean? So it wasn't necessarily blonde. It was like more Jerron put me in touch with the homie over there, Arthur.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And that shit was dope, but because of the COVID and everything happening, like, you know, I got aced out of that. But like it was dope because I always had the roller horror thing. Like I never stopped doing it. It was just adding on. You always got to have a little side thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and to me, like I look at that shit as like paid college. You know what I mean? I don't look at, you know, even if I'm mopping floors, you know, and doing like grunt work, I'm gonna be the Kobe Bryant of that shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna crush it. You know what I mean? Not say nothing, not complain, just get the W. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the W and we're gonna keep moving. And you know what I mean? Like, and that's just what it is, you know what I mean? Because that's all you got. Like if you with people, like, you know, I pat myself on the back. I want to pat myself on the back at the end of any job I do. You know what I mean? So there you go. And we're our worst critics or some shit like that.
So it was like your first 9-to-5 job, kind of, right?
Yes, it was. It was my first 9-to-5, and I loved it. You know, I never left the premise. I fucking made sandwiches and lunch. I ate them in my car. These dudes let me smoke doobies in my break. And you know what I mean? So it was like nothing, dude. It was nothing. And any and all things I usually do with roller horror is sending an email, waiting, you know, send an invoice, waiting, you know what I mean? choose a shape, get the graphic, go, wait. You know what I mean? So a lot of it was just sitting around time. My kids are old enough to like, they got their school and stuff they was doing, and then it turned into like homeschool, so they was already at home.
Yeah.
Both of them on each of their computer. Like the school let us borrow a laptop for Jacob, my son, and he could do his work on the laptop. So we was
That's
like,
awesome.
it's dope, but it's crazy because we're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is new to my lifetime. I'm an old 44-year-old man. You know what I mean? Going like, damn, this motherfucker's doing college shit. You know what I mean?
And,
Like,
and he's
fuck,
only what,
man.
8?
No, my daughter
Oh, your
is
daughter's
8.
8. Okay.
Yeah,
Damn, that's
he's
oh
11.
damn.
And he's a basketball head. Jake, that's Otis. You know what I mean? We're you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We the Driftwoods over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's Captain Spaulding Cutter over here on the mic 1 2. Got the son Otis, got the daughter Baby, Mother Firefly, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The wifey. You feel me? We the Driftwoods over here, man. You know what I mean? The Roller Horror Rejects, man. Feel me?
So what's going on with Roller Horror? I mean, you went through a lot of changes and
Oh
stuff.
man, yeah, it went through a lot of changes. Like basically, like I kind of was, you know what I mean? Like what I wanted to do with it and what you can do with it, and me being like a guy that's gonna listen to everyone. Like I'm open minded. When I have a business partner, I'm gonna be open minded. I'm flexible. I'm able to pause and do stuff. And you know what I mean? For me, at the end of the day, anything genuine is gonna shine through without having to put a lot on
Yeah.
it. Feel me? Like you ain't got to put diamonds on it if it's
Yeah.
nice. You feel me? You can get it without the diamonds and never even think of the diamonds being in it, kind of thing. Feel me? Like this sauce is good enough. I'm not even needing no hot sauce.
Uh-huh.
Keep the wasabi. It's good how it is, type shit. You feel
Yep.
me? You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
So it's like, the ball don't lie, that type shit,
Yeah.
man. So that's all I want. Like with Roller Horror, like I had riders and I understood where they was coming from, but I didn't support that type of skating. But it wasn't that I didn't support them. It was just I was trying to have a fun move, and I'm not nollie flipping out of nothing.
not
Like
anymore, right?
that's for nah, and it's not. It don't float my
Yeah.
boat.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like me watching the dude nollie flip out, I'm gonna love it because I respect and I know the grind. I know the hustle. I know the heartache. I know the knowing in your head you can do it, but knowing that it's going to be a fucking physical challenge for you to go time like however long,
Yeah.
and that doesn't mean that you escape every bail unscathed. So now you're doing it with bumps and
Uh-huh.
bruises. On top, on top of that, you might have took that hipper slam you didn't think you was going to take. That board might have clacked into your fucking leg 14 times in a row, where now your fucking leg is tender as fuck to where like you scared to get hit like
Yeah.
that. So now you're not even bailing right no more. Like there's a lot of shit that goes through a real skater,
Or or
like head
or getting those
going.
splinters, man. Getting the board hitting right in that little. Oh man, or tweaking your.
You feel me? Just yeah, like the struggle, and then still having the adrenaline and focus to go back and want to get that trick and know. Like I used to call it Danny Way in that shit. I was like, oh, I got a Danny Way this shit. Okay, in the Yeah Right video where I do the crooked grind pop over in the parking lot at night, like
That was
off
the
the.
smoothest trick right there. I remember that, dude. That was smooth as fuck.
Yeah, I rolled the fucking shit out of my fucking front ankle on the try before.
Damn.
The try before I fucking, because first I popped out and there was a little dirt nugget and my wheel went perfectly in it and I fucking ate shit. Like the parking lot was like meant for me to like not do it.
Yeah.
Like it just had like a little section of the asphalt that was like chipped out perfectly where my fucking 51 millimeter was just gonna land in at the time. You feel me?
Yeah.
5.0 venture, 7.5 board, and fucking 51 millimeter wheel just landing in that hole. I couldn't escape it. And I'm trying to land smooth. This is still be smooth on the board
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
This isn't like land it crazy. Only Cardio and a few others could get away with that shit. You know what I mean? Like they were legends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you was just a regular dude at that time, you had to come correct. So that wasn't cool yet to hit the hole and come out of it. So I had to do, and I rolled the fuck out of my front ankle.
Damn.
And I remember going back. To where I had to start from the drawing board and being like, all right, I'm a Danny Way this shit and just do it, and then just be hurt after I get my clips, like Danny Way would do. Like Danny Way would tear his whole back off and go back to the helicopter with no back. It's on the ground.
Yeah.
He has no back. It's just shoulders flopping around. You know what I'm saying? We can see his lungs and shit. He jumped right out of the helicopter, boom, landed, pick his back up, put it over his shoulder. You know, I'm like thinking that, like, if Danny Way can do that shit,
Yeah.
I'm gonna crooked grind pop over this shit with a swole ass ankle, and this shit is on fire right now. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, we 2 chicken wings away from the interview on the hot ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, my ankle was throbbing. I was like, all right, let's go. So I fucking just go crooked grind pop up, bang. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Mama mentality, like just crook pop. You know what I'm saying? Turn professional for all I gotta be is professional for like a second.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like, if you think of it that way, like, just put it all on there and just do it. Like, and be, you know, and I said, I know I can do that shit. So I'm gonna put 100 on yours. You feel me? And went and did it, got it, good. The clip didn't even match up to how I felt. You know what I mean? Because I was fucking throbbing, but it's all good. Like, it was in the video. When I see that shit, I'm like, you know what I mean? That was one of those moments.
Yep.
Real skater moments. That's why I feel like I'm entitled now as a 44-year-old man and a skateboarder that I could talk that shit.
Yep.
Because I've been through that battle. I know I can relate to every and anybody. Maybe not the gnarliness and where you're at now. You know, I might be hopping out to 97 and you hopping out to 2020.
Yeah.
You feel me? But that don't mean I don't know about having a new car and rolling that bitch. You feel me? So I can relate to you. You feel me? I might not be able to relate to the year, but I can relate to the skaters. So that's why I feel like I need to be talking that shit for these skaters, man.
Yeah, I agree with you.
More of the honest side of it.
Yeah.
And not coming out of no hate. You know what I mean? But just the honest side of it. You know what I mean? Because we all follow suit to what's cool. We've been doing that since the 90s. World Industry School, cool. PAL before that, cool. Santa Cruz, cool. Whatever's cool.
SMA, like Blockhead and all that.
Yeah, you know, whatever was cool, and you roll with it, blah, blah, blah. That's how skating went. But now it's like, those brands back then, though, they didn't really have a voice much more than the product and what they was talking about in ads.
Yeah.
So that's what drove us to them. Now these brands got voices.
Yep.
You know, there's people attached. People can go so personal to a brand, they can say a name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't even got to say, like, oh, I'm going to attack girl skateboards. No, they'll go right to, like, fucking Sam Smite. You feel me? Like that type shit.
Yep.
Like, where you're like, whoa, that wasn't how it used to be.
No.
But now it's like, it's crazy now. So it's like, you got to, you know what I mean? Like, it's
a different world now, man. It's a new generation of skaters, you know?
And I think a lot of us skateboarders, like dudes like Stevie Williams, me, Richard Molders, Daniel Castillo's, Chico's, those kind of era dudes, I think we're okay with everything because we were the guys that they didn't even know what troll was yet.
Yeah.
That they was doing that to.
Yep.
And we were the guys going, what the fuck? Being kooks on the internet, not knowing, because we came from real life to what you were saying to us online, and we didn't know that it wasn't a thing yet.
Yeah.
So when people kook Eric Costin and can pull up old shit that he said, you gotta realize Eric Costin is coming from what, like, people say to his face.
Yep.
Only face value shit.
Yep.
You feel me? Then when you can express yourself in a fucking comment where you can be Lil Wayne 187, you know what I'm saying, or whatever name you want to be, you feel me?
Yeah.
And just write fuck you or some shit you would never say to him or even would want to say to him. You know what I mean? And that's what made us kooky at first, I guess, because we didn't know how to react to that shit.
No, because we
you know what I mean? Not saying the people I named.
Yeah.
But like people in that era, just to give a just to give an idea of the era. I don't know the year. I wouldn't in the 2000 somethings. Early 2000s.
when social media,
When
social media got
yeah, when
hit.
social media started, when you started leaving a comment and shit,
Yep.
like that type shit. Like, yeah, motherfuckers back then didn't know how to do, because that used to be, some of the stuff is fighting words,
Yep.
and some of these dudes are
Running their
protect
mouths.
protect what they do. Like, you can only let people do shit behind your back. Like, you can say that all day behind my back, but when I'm involved in it, like now, it's something different.
Yeah.
Not saying that I'm gonna come and attack you or beat you up, but I will stand on some shit and talk to you about that shit. If it don't go there, then whatever from there. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't. You know what I
I
mean?
know what you mean.
Why do it on some undercover shit? Just tell a motherfucker, no, my name is Will Wilson. I live at Will Wilson Drive on Figueroa, Avenue, and Will Wilson Valley. You know what I'm saying? And tell my ass what the fuck. I'll meet you at the skate park and tell you ain't shit. You know what I mean? Type shit. And even then, it's like, how senseless and pointless is that? You know what I mean?
Well,
you know what I mean? So
I do like when you go live on Instagram, because it's kind of funny, because you get, like, I think that last time I was on there with you, and there was that guy was like, oh, I used to play you game and skate of EMB. Remember that one?
yeah, he was just, yeah, I don't know. That dude was so young, he didn't know what he was talking about. Like, and it was crazy. I don't know what he was talking
But
about,
that
but
shit was funny,
yeah,
dude. That was funny.
yeah, I like roasting people like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's fun to roast. Like, it's just like that kind of shit intrigues me. Like, just making fun of people back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Like, the shit that they little kids care about is so, like, as an adult, you're just laughing at the shit that they concerned with. Like, I'll beat you at a game of skate. And I'm like, for real?
Let's
You know
go.
what
Let's
I mean?
go.
Like, that's what's on your mind. Like, you can have that W,
Yeah.
bro. I'll take that L, bro. That's such a L in my life right now. Like, 44-year-old fucking dad. Like, that's a L, losing a game of skate to yo ass from a threat, from a goddamn threat. I
On
told his
Instagram
ass,
Live.
yeah, you feel me? I'm like, shit, I'm shaking.
Yeah.
I'm that's just funny, dude. Nah, those kids are funny. And my clowns are always like clowning shit. I don't never be fuck you this and that.
Yeah.
I be like, man, I'll drink your Capri Sun, blow it back up, and give it back to you empty, like shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'll drink your milkshake, bro. I say, don't leave that grilled cheese with the cut crust off around me, bro. I eat your triangles, bro. I will eat your triangles, bro. Try me. You like shit like that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It,
So
it,
I'm kind of punking you, but at the same time, I'm putting the most fun, jolly lunchroom shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bringing it to the lunchroom, man.
bring it in, dude.
Yeah.
If you could roast
Yeah.
anybody, who would you want to roast?
Oh man, no, I don't see. That's the thing.
Like
That's
like
the
like
thing.
like someone come.
No, but I'm gonna break it down to
Yeah.
you. I'm gonna break it down to you. I'm breaking down to you. I'm all defense.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm Draymond Green when it comes to this Warriors shit. I'm Draymond Green when it comes to that shit. I'm a defensive player of the year. Okay?
Yeah.
So I don't have no one in mind. None of this shit is premeditated. It just pops off when the heat happens. Feel me?
Yeah.
And usually motherfuckers feel cute and say or do some shit, you feel me, to me.
Yeah.
And then I react to it. So my reaction is usually a lot more effective than what they cause the reaction. The cause of the reaction,
Yeah.
I should say. You feel me?
Nah.
So I don't have no one I want to roast. Like, I don't have nobody I want to roast.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I can roast I can roast with the best of them. I can dish it out. I can take it. We can roll, man. That shit is comedy. That's just funny, I think.
I
You
love
know
it.
what I mean? Yeah, it's funny. You know what I mean? People get all personal and serious. I think that's just funny. I think it's funny. You know what I mean? But yeah, I can clown. I'm off the head witty with it. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't have I don't, no one's in my sights. You feel me?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one's in my sights. You feel what I'm talking about? So nah, but we could rephrase it like, if you could say a name. If he said something to me, would I say something about him? Now, yeah, You feel me?
Well, for example, what say Jason Jesse comes on there and starts roasting you?
Oh, what would he be able to say to me? What would that motherfucking Nazi be able to say to the kid, though? He wouldn't be able to say much that would hurt my feelings, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what's he gonna do? Shoot a shotgun in the woods? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I would clown him that he ain't down with no real biker gang, that he's a poser in that world.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That dude, I don't know. I would need him to talk to me. You feel me? I would need to feel his vibe and energy, but I'd clown him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the Rollers California thing, I'd clown the shit out of him about that.
So what's going on with
Me?
that? Tell me a little bit about that. What's going on with that?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I've been doing roller horror for many, many moons. I've been just sticking to my guns. I don't make fun of nobody. I don't try to clown nobody. I don't do nothing. And I'm gonna tell you this: as a 44-year-old man, like a man, no gym membership needed. A fucking grown man. You know, people say that loosely. That shit is something earned. Because you could be a big ass kid. I'm a big kid too. But I'm a grown man being a big kid. And there's a fucking difference. You know what I mean? But anyway, like I've been doing this roller horror thing, doing my own thing. I don't bother nobody. But when a grown man, when I see shots, I been taking shots from like brands and people and things, and you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in coincidences because I don't believe that the energy brings that. And if you want some good energy shit and you bringing in certain negative energy, it's good negative energy if that makes sense because it's supposed to be in your circuit. Does that make sense?
100%.
You're supposed to get that. You're supposed to get that bad news. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be involved in your PMA. It's supposed to be involved in that bad in that good energy that you working with and striving and doing your shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna get that bad shit, but you don't get all the bad shit. You get certain bad shit that's personal to you.
Yeah.
There's bad shit going on all day. Like this, let's not even get started on that. We'll go into that. We have a minute, right?
Oh, yeah.
We'll go into that.
We wow.
Yeah, we got topics all day. Trust. I got a view on all this shit. So, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's the energy that you put in. Like today, Cyril Jackson, is that his name?
Yeah.
The dude from they got fired from Baker for no reason, right?
Yeah, he just dropped that video part, Survival.
Hard as fucking nails.
Yep. Dope as shit, dude. So clean.
Like to do that, what it takes for a human being to go through all that and do that is heavy, bro.
Yep.
Feel me? Like I think we take skateboarding for granted sometimes. And a skateboarder like that, he got taken for granted because he works well. He's good. He's better than people, man.
Yep.
And they don't want him better than the people. And I told him I don't know what made me tap in with him, but my energy today, I tapped in with him and we had a nice conversation back and forth in the DM. And one of the things I said to him, I said, man, as the old pimps used to say, right track, wrong train.
Yep.
Feel me? So that's the pimp telling that the hoe, like, hey man, I like you, but you fucking with him, you need to come fuck with me.
Yep.
And then I'm telling him like you're dope, but your energy didn't mix well with over there because it didn't happen. That don't mean you ain't dope. That just means that energy over there didn't mix. Just like with a woman, just like with a relationship for these young fellas or these young girls or whoever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a relationship, same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like know your value and don't feel rejected. There is no rejection. It is not a rejection. There's never a rejection. That's a self-pity thing to think of yourself so you can get some points and no one's going to give them to you.
Yeah.
So it's a lost cause. So don't do that shit. There is no rejection. When the shit don't work out right, you should be stoked on that shit because that's telling you this shit ain't correct. If it was, it'll roll smooth because anything smooth works easy, don't it?
Yep.
When the screw fits, don't it work easy? When the swish is leaving your fingertips, don't it go in the fucking basket, though?
Yep, it does.
Ain't talking to somebody easy. Ain't Ain't talking to somebody that wants to do business with you just flow so easy and it works so simple and everyone gets paid and product gets sent and it's just simple and easy. And ain't no run around, ain't no like duck goose. It's
Yep.
simple, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like turn the heater on, I'm cold type shit.
Yeah. And
Feel me?
or throw a blanket over your feet when your feet are cold, you know?
Fuck, we're the creators of all this shit.
Yep.
We're the creators of all this shit. We can create. Some people live with the horror movie. They put the horror movie, or they like the drama. You know, they live with the drama and they create drama,
Oh,
or whatever. You can create whatever you want, man. Like we're the creators, man. You know what I mean?
I know
And
you feel
all,
because I hung out with this person. I ain't mention no names. I hung out with this
yeah.
female, and she just had so much negative. I had to drop her off and like went
Oh, they'll
home,
drain you.
took a
Negative
shower.
energy will drain you.
I had to take a hot shower just to get rid of that negative energy,
You
dude.
feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Like sometimes you'll have someone that loves being around you because they can drain you of your shit. They
Uh-huh.
love seeing you go from being 100 to like nothing and
Yep.
knowing that they're the cause of draining you. Feel me? And you won't even see it because you're doing what you do.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do this right here. A lot of people get in a situation where let's say like you know what I mean, you had one intention, you found out a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people be like, I ain't never gonna trust this motherfucker, or I ain't never gonna be like nice no more. Or I ain't never, I went to the arcade and they took my quarter twice. I ain't never going to the arcade again.
Yep.
That type of shit. You
Yeah.
feel me?
I feel you.
Where you're an arcade going motherfucker and you just took it away from yourself. Man, I ain't never going skating again. That type shit. Nah, you can't be doing that shit.
Nuh-uh.
It's just the wrong right track, wrong train.
Yeah.
You might be. I ain't never skating again. I had the worst day skating. You were skating the wrong spot. I skate spots sometimes that are visually beautiful, aesthetically beautiful. I should be able to ride here. Why every time I skate this spot where it lays on the earth, for some reason, this hip sucks. This bank sucks. I fucking never have a good time here. I can never get my shit together here. What's wrong with this area?
Yeah.
Is what I start asking myself. And that's the Santa Clarita skate park. I go, what's wrong? There is some weird energy where that park is because it should be way more fun than it is any and all times I go there.
Yeah.
Feel me? And I feel it's something with the vibe. And I'm a vibey kind of dude. I like
Yeah.
Tribe Called Quest. Feel me? Tribe Called Quest. I was a young dude. Tribe was one of the first. Yeah, I argue Wu-Tang and all that. They're the greatest, hip hop band of
But
all
tribe,
times.
but
Group.
tribe.
Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Pull his musket out on me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to be scared. I'm going to take that musket to the chest for Tribe. And I'm going to go in Tribe Called Quest over Wu-Tang, over The Firm, over whatever, you know what I'm saying,
Gangs.
Outkast.
What about
Oh,
Gangstar?
man, I'm talking over Gangstar.
Over Gangstar,
Gangstar right
really?
there, man. Tribe Called Quest, are you kidding me? Like Tribe Called Quest. Like on the real.
Yeah. No,
Like
no, I agree with you. I
Tribe.
agree with you. I
The
agree with you.
time like the time they came out, like Gangstar was learning off Tribe. Tribe albums was teaching people the way how to make an album.
Uh-huh.
If it wasn't for like 3 or 4 of those Tribe albums, people wouldn't know how to make albums.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't internet yet. So you waited for the Tribe album. Oh damn, they had the girl talking. They had Siri on the shit before we knew what Siri was. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
To loot means to steal. We maraud your ears. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They had the series shit. Come on, man.
That,
Go
that, was, that was
listen back to
like that was like what 1990, 90.
if that shit don't fuck you up, man, them dudes, man, Kanye West was born from Tribe Called Quest. You
Oh yeah,
feel me?
definitely.
Like everybody, like Method Man, like you bring up whoever your favorite is, bring up Tribe Called Quest, and they'll fucking be able to quote every fucking album I'm fucking thinking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're the greatest to me. You know what I mean? And I'm not knowing in the hip hop world, but to me, they're the number one hip hop group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Better than Public Enemy.
Didn't you skate
Better.
in a Tribe Called Quest song? Didn't you have a?
Nah, I never had no Tribe. That was Jerron. Jerron had some Tribe. Who else had Tribe?
I thought you
I'm not
did.
sure. Nah, I never had no Tribe Called Quest.
That would have been
You
sick,
know what I
dude.
mean?
That would have been
I
good.
was gonna use I was gonna use some Organized Confusion.
Ooh.
I was gonna, and then I was gonna use I'm a blunt getting smoked and I can't wake up. I'm dreaming
Oh, that's such
of
a good
being
song.
a blunt. You know the KRS-One shit.
Yep, yep.
Like I was gonna maybe use that back in the day, but then I used the CB4 song.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
That was a good song
Yeah,
too, man.
yeah, that was dope. Yeah, I fuck your sister, I'll fuck your cat.
That was a
You
good
know what I mean?
song. That was a good song.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I was relating to the bars back then. You feel me?
yeah. Why didn't you ever come out with your own little album, dude? Why you didn't want to go hip hop?
Man, ain't nobody never wanted to put me out, man. J Raj kept taking my shine, dude. I'm trying to do it, man. I write for J Raj, man. I get that dude a fucking show in Oklahoma like ASAP. Like, let me write for him, man. I'll hook him up, man.
You should do
You know
that,
what I
man.
mean?
You should have your own little
He be,
like. You should have jumped on that little bandwagon of that, not bandwagon, but
man.
hip hop such thing in the '90s, man. You would have
Nah,
killed it.
nah, I don't know, man. It's cool. I'm not worried about that. That's fun shit. I like that shit. Doing it like fun.
Yeah.
Like having fun doing that shit, like all day. It's like a hobby, like playing golf. Like ain't nobody trying to enter the tournament, but like yeah, I'll fuck around and do shit. Like my friend Manny has like straight equipment and shit. I'm like Damian Lillard, bro. You feel me? But the shit I do is fun. Like you know what I mean? Like the shit I do is fun. And I just have like different outlooks. We do shit where we like totally tweak the voice. It's like ghostwriting and making like almost like imagine like what do they call it, like reference tracks.
Yeah.
I make those like we'll tweak the voice. Like I will it'll be a whole just persona of a dude. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
This dude, and we'll just rap about shit that's going on and just put it down and change the voice and reference track, and it's fucking hilarious to me. And
Well,
it's fun as shit.
drop me a line real quick. Drop me one of your originals.
Oh, I don't know nothing, man. It's all
Come on, York. You got one off your
I
head. I know
swear,
you can.
I don't. I shit you not. I shit you not. I don't. I shit you not. I don't. I don't be having shit like that. But you know what I mean. But that should be fun though, man.
I
I be
would love to
messing
hear your
around with it.
track, man. I would love to have you one track, dude.
Yeah, man. My shit is definitely not Jeremy Rogers. Like, it's a lot more thought into it and fun into it. Like, we make it a little project. Like, we say my homeboy raps. So the homeboy I kick it with raps. He's a
Yeah.
rapper. Okay. So he's like actual rapper dude, like doing his thing. So when I go kick it with him, I fuck around and we always talk about the shit. So I'm like, yo, X, Y, and Z. So I wanted to do some scary horror movie shit or like some old pimping shit, but that's not who I am.
Yeah.
But rap is not what that is. So when he's telling me about the reference tracks, change the voice, just rap, just as more writing for someone type shit versus like from me. You know what I mean? I'm not writing like a Mike York rap. Yo, it's York, and I'm here to say you do a tray flip this way, blah blah blah. Like I'm not doing none of that shit. You feel me? I'm more like, oh, I'm gonna write in the perspective of this like dude in this position, or I'm gonna write in this like fun, scary movie, horror movie like Evil Doctor Bongwater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's my dude.
Like
That's one
MF
of my
stuff.
guys. That's one of you feel me?
Yeah.
Like some fun shit, you know what I'm saying? Terrifier with a fryer, you know what I'm saying? Tormentor with a blender, that type shit. Like having fun, talking shit, bringing up like, you know what I mean? Just talking shit, like in that way, being clever and witty. I like what got me into doing that was I like battle rap. And I've been a fan of battle rap for hella long. And that's that, I don't know if you're familiar with that shit, but
no, yeah,
it's got it. It's. I was tripping that a lot of those dudes know me.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those dudes are skaters from that era that know me. So me being their fan, they're like, fool, I used to watch you and Mouse, and I'm like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just fanning out on him. I'm like, yo, that shit
Hold on,
was
New York.
fire.
Did,
Like,
did you just say you fan out?
oh, all day. I always fan out. You never heard the hype, man? I'm
Yeah, I heard that.
Leatherface in this hoe. All I do is be inspired, man.
Hell yeah.
That's why I'm so stoked that people hit me up all the time, and the one thing that's the only thing that people have been in that have told me, because you can't just, a lot of people will put it on themselves. You have to kind of know where your place is. A lot of people tell me I inspire them. You know what I'm
That's good.
saying?
That's awesome, man.
I do things to make them want to do things. And I love being inspired. And I never looked at myself as being the one to inspire someone.
Yeah.
I always looked at people to inspire me. So sometimes I get heat because people will say, "You're trying to be like him," or "You're trying to be like that," or "I've already seen that."
Yeah.
But they don't realize that I'm not trying to cash in on it. I'm not saying, "Look at me, I did it." I'm being inspired. If cargo shorts are back in and I want a pair, why am I getting thrown on the cross for getting my cargo shorts?
Exactly, dude.
They're
Why?
available. Obviously, if I can get them, then they're not hard to get. And I got some. And now why am I whack?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, fuck out of here. Like, people be
Yeah.
weird like that. You feel me? Especially in skating, man. You know, skateboarding is fucking a funny ass place too. Skating is a
I call it the cool guy. I call it the cool guy club, man. That's what I call it.
man. Okay, check this out. So I don't know what year it was, but I went to these contests, and I couldn't skate contests for shit. But I made sure I was on the contest fucking flight card and all that. So my ass back then was like back in let's see, 99, 2000. I think I was still traveling. And back then it was like travel was like the baller shit. Like it wasn't like a car yet, and like a chain and a pinky ring and shit. It was like, or a million followers. It was like, where you been? Take a picture on the Eiffel Tower. Take a picture from here. You know what I'm saying? That was baller shit. That was back in the night. It was like, wait, your passport stamped the fuck up. You know, Pac said it. Player with a passport. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like part of being like flossy. So skaters did flossy shit. You meet people, oh my God, like you've traveled up. Yeah, I've been to Amsterdam, I've been to here. You just flick it through your shit on the flight with some old motherfucker. Like, you don't even know that the value you holding in that thing. Like, you could ask Chris Markovich, he'll tell you the same shit. Like, he probably got the same goddamn stories. You feel me? Talking about, like, so it's like, man, back then it was like, I'm trying to get on them cards. I'm rolling with Rick McCrank and Costin. That's first and second place and 32nd place, me. Like, I'm gonna make the man. I ain't making the man. So anyway, I'm at these contests going out to England. Yep, I'm in England. Holla, taking pictures with the little cameras you can buy with the Kodak shit, the disposable joints, taking pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? When Kareem did the Ghetto Bird and shit, I was at that contest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when he did over that big ass hip in England. Yeah, that motherfucker was like, for sure, just, you know what I'm saying? Didn't have to work hard, but did hard work and just bang, like Kareem shit. That was how pros were, though, back then. They just banged it out. I guess still to this day, it's different style, but same thing. Like, just throw the hammer down, bang, smash the ramp, like it's closed, but you can still play on it. That was what he did. You know what I mean? For like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? With that shit. But, you feel me? Like, you know, but I don't know.
But I mean, you got to think about skateboarding back in those days was different than it is now. You know what I mean? Like, you got that movie that came out. You got that movie that came out, that '90s movie.
Well, I never seen it. I never seen it. I never ever seen it. I can't speak on it. I don't want to speak on it because I know a lot of actors that are in there that are dope that I fuck with. Those are like my little homies and shit. But I don't know much about the movie.
I got a special guest here, real quick.
Who's this?
That wants to chit chat with you a quick second. Chris Markovich.
Oh, I know him. I know him.
I'm gonna pass you over the phone to him. Hold on.
Man.
What up, Mike?
Hello there, Chris. How you doing, brother? I'm like a little kid right now. What's good? Yeah.
This fool just woke me up.
Man.
I fell asleep.
Man, good,
I'm half
man.
asleep right now. I need some coffee.
Good, man. Yeah, get some coffee in you, man. Do your thing. I see you out there, man. What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
Good, good. Sweat my life away down here. It's hot.
Yeah, no doubt. Feel. There ain't
I
nothing wrong
swear
with
it
feelings,
is.
man. Feel that heat. I love it. I'm in Santa Clarita. It's hot over here too, man. Shoot.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I was just up in Maine. It was like felt normal, and I come down here, and I'm back in the
Oh
heat
shit.
again. Like,
Okay. What's up in Maine for you?
I went up there. You remember, Toby Parkhurst? Do you remember him?
Yeah, totally.
He, yeah, he. I went up there a couple months ago in March. He just opened a new restaurant up there, and I went and painted a mural for his
Oh,
restaurant. And then
sick.
I met, yeah, and I met the couple guys from the city that work on the council, and then worked on a mural for the city, and I went up there and painted that all
You
last week.
feel
So it was
me?
pretty dope.
Yes. Yeah, Chris. Awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good for you, my brother. I love that, man. Yeah. Invest in
Hell,
yourself, brother. You know what I mean?
trying.
No trying. We ain't gonna try to do this shit. We doing it, man, every day. That's what you do, man.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? My shit started from a lie. My shit started from a lie, Chris. I lied to myself.
Really?
I told myself,
How,
you're the
how,
sh-. You wanna know what I told myself? Wanna know what I said to
yeah, dude.
myself? I lied to myself. I said, you're the shit. I said, fuck everything. You're the shit. That's what I told myself. And the first time I told myself that, I lied to myself. I knew I lied to myself because I'm in on it. And I was there. And I said, man, that motherfucker's lying to him. And I said, I know. He just lied to me. And I said, you're the shit. And I kept just saying that every fucking day. And then all of a sudden, it didn't become a lie no more. But it wasn't, I'm the shit better than no one, but I'm the shit. I'm
Right?
putting my face mask on first, and then I'm gonna help you out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't putting the face mask
Yep.
on your ass first. I'm gonna be choking and dying, and you're gonna be eating peanuts. Oh, false alarm, but he died. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They just store him under the seat and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like clear the pathway. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the Wicked Witch of the West Sox, just rolling up underneath the seat of the in front. You feel me? So yeah, man,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got.
No,
I'm
I love
telling you,
that
I'm
shit, man.
I'm I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking, man. I started going on it, man. I started just going to the. I don't got no gym membership whatsoever, but I've been training in my mind. I've been getting it. These situations are the same, but if we change our perspective, boy, oh boy, you could change life. You could change how
Hell
life
yeah.
is. You can't change that bill coming, but you could change the perspective of it or what you think is problems or not problems. You feel what I'm talking about?
Hell yeah. I love that.
Yeah, that's what
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
on. And I want you to be on that shit. So don't ever. One of my rules is no more of the joking around self doubt shit. Like, oh,
Right.
yeah, I know you joking around, but you're saying it. You don't need you're dope enough to where you don't need that in your conversation day to day. You don't need to tell yourself that. You don't need to tell no one else that. You feel me, Chris? Feel what I'm
Oh, for
talking about?
sure. Yeah, I
Right?
know. I catch myself sometimes, and I'm like, man, I don't put
Exactly.
that out there.
Now make a mental note of it, my brother, because you don't need it. Come on, man. Come on, man. You're
Yep.
you. This is built for us. If it was easy for us, then it would be easy. It's built. We're supposed to. You know how easy it is for a dude who just fucking got $6 in the fucking lotto to go on Instagram and be like, PMA, I'm having the fucking greatest fucking yippee day ever in PMA.
Hell yeah.
But when you going fucking through it to throw it up, is when it's really effective and like means something. That's what I'm talking about. You and I both went through some bullshit in certain ways or another with life that had nothing to do with skating. And skating just added a little more bullshit that we probably would have just shrugged off our shoulders. But because we was real life people and out there doing real life, maybe sometimes people, you know what I'm saying? Timing's bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Timing
Oh
might
yeah.
be a little bad. But I'm gonna tell you right now, brother, I've been riding with you this whole time. You've been an inspiration to me skateboarding as a little kid, and then me being up your like pretty much like your skate friend. We ain't like close homies, of course, because we don't live together. We never grew up together, nothing but the respect,
Right.
value, and every time we fucked with each other, it was like was real genuine. The energy was right. It wasn't weird. It never
No,
felt
for sure. I
weird. It
totally
was
agree with that.
genuine. It was genuine. Every time it was genuine and it wasn't weird. So I always put you in that boat of that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
cause
yeah, for sure.
and cause you go through real shit, that just gives me more confidence in going. That's why I fuck with him. Yeah, go through that real because he's a real dude. You know what I mean? Going through the
Yeah.
real shit. We ain't perfect. We don't ain't no rule book. This ain't Beetlejuice where we just turn to ghosts and they give us a handbook. Oh man, I wish I had that motherfucking handbook. I'd be fucking selling the shit out of it. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
But you feel
I'll
me
be on
though. So
that
yeah,
too.
man. Just hey man.
100.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, shit. Okay, so yeah, bones
Man.
rings are really good. Skateboarding is dope. Use one washer.
Fuck yeah,
Okay, I don't
I
know
am
what.
glad I woke up to have this conversation with you, man. I'm
Oh
excited.
shit! Yeah, man. I'm just here to spread the positive word, man. You know, I went, I
Well,
went, I went and did a Black Lives Matter skate. You know, out on Fairfax where they destroyed this shit. You know what I'm saying?
right?
And we went out there, and I forgot who. Oh, damn, I can't remember who organized the shit. So whoever did, man, tag him in this shit or whatever. But I can't remember who it was. But it was dope, man. A lot of people showed up. It was tight.
Hell yeah.
I tried to bring my family. I thought it was gonna be like slow skating, like a
Oh
protest,
no,
like
you guys
we're
are
we're
mobbing through
going
the
slow.
streets and
No,
shit.
motherfuckers was mobbing. So I was like, yeah, I wanted like the kids. I thought it was gonna be like push, step on the board, like go till stop, like you know what I mean, like yay. It was like fast paced, like fucking. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll meet you at the ending. But it was
Yeah.
peaceful. It was dope, and I was really stoked to be able to do something like that, during this shit because as skaters, you and I. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know exactly your point of view on this, but my point of view, coming from the Bay Area, I never knew anything but a bunch of different people. My friend was Shamil, was like my friend Ben, was my friend Eris. I never noticed or tripped or said Eris is Greek and Ben's Spanish and Mexican and
No,
Shamil's
you just
African
know skateboard.
American.
That
It
was your
was
skateboard
just
homie.
those were my friends, and I didn't know. And then as I am to their mix, add York to the Eris and Ben. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Or the Shamil. You feel me? So I'm not. I'm getting added in. So I don't know nothing like that. So for me to grow up and first time I go on tour, I'm on a stereo tour. I'm with Greg Hunt. I'm with Mike Dare. I'm with Dave Meddy, LeVar McBride. Who else was in that motherfucker? Moses. It
Oh
was a sick
shit.
ass squad.
Damn.
And then yeah, I think that's it. Moses, Mike Dare, Greg Hunt, LeVar, me, Dave Meddy. Who else the fuck was there? Am I missing somebody?
I don't know. That's a stacked ass tour though.
Yeah, it was, and we were all young lions. As the wrestlers would say, we were heels. We were the young guys. We was carrying the bags for Guy Mariano and them. You know what I'm saying? Was carrying Jim Tebow's Mickey's grenades up to the fucking Motel 6 room. You feel me? Like
Right.
that was our days. Like so, yeah. I think that was us. I want to say that was us. But yeah, we went on a trip, and I think it was New Mexico, and this was early '90s, man. This is Stereo Dune, days, and
Yeah, yeah.
it was early, and we went on that trip deluxe, and it was the first time I heard someone casually say colored because I never been out of SF or the Bay Area or California. I've been
Right,
to LA, but it was all the same. It was all treated the same as diverse.
right.
Like
Right.
nothing looked weird in LA except the scenery. But the people was like, yeah, there's that guy, there's that, and it was no weirdness. And then when I went to New Mexico, and someone at the demo said, man, that colored kid is super good. And I was like, whoa. And I was a little kid. I couldn't say nothing. I was a little York, like with pimples. I'm looking at this shit like, what the fuck did I just hear? It was like a what? That's probably all I said. What? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, back then, right? That was the word. Like what? Hashtag what? You feel me? Back then. But it was like to hear that. And then like Greg Hunt heard it and a few other people heard it and Dave Meddy heard it and like, yeah, like it was it was weird because we had to like punk out because it was like some Rakim shit. It ain't where you from, it's where you're at. So
Right.
we couldn't get all we weren't the even though our brains was on that, we wasn't the physical type to be like, yo, what the fuck did you say? Because that's just obviously came out so normal that everyone around us go, that's how we was on. It was like, let's get the
Right.
fuck out of here. And LeVar is like a little kid.
He
You
was
feel me?
tiny.
Like he's like a young guy at that time. You know,
14,
like
right?
we were all young. Like even like yeah, he was like we're all kids. Like we're all babies. Like even Dave Meddy at the time was like a fucking was probably like 20.
Yeah.
Feel me? Our dad was 20. And like Dave was probably just boning hoes while all us young dudes was just chilling in the room with like Skittles and pizza and shit.
Right.
Feel me? It's it's just yeah, totally. Because now that I look back at half the shit, I'm like, I can put two and two together now. Back then, I was just too involved in them gummy bears and shit, like and just hanging out, like you know what I mean, like just like didn't even care, like this shit's crazy. You know what I mean? What's
Shit.
up, Chris? Hey, I'm fucking just talking shit to Chris Markovich right now. This is tight as fuck, legendary shit.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Legendary shit, man. Kidding me? Man, I had the fucked up I had your fucked up shirt.
Right?
I remember being so hyped on it, dude. It was in the corner, it just said fucked up on it. It had the little alien dodo bird, whatever the fuck that dude's called.
Yep.
Thumbs up to go green. Your dude on there. I was like, that's right. Yeah, I used to fuck with you heavy when I
That's
was a
dope.
kid, man. You inspired me to the fullest. Like all them little underground videos and shit you was in, I was up on all that shit. Like that's what was so crazy because all my friends was like either DJs or like graffiti dudes. Like everyone I rolled with was like, and it was such like strict code to these like
Oh, yeah.
cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't just come in. You know what I mean? It was like strict codes, and I'm like, fuck, man. And I'm kicking it with these dudes. Like, shit, these motherfuckers are treacherous. You know what I mean? But like skating had that same shit, so I like started feeling that, through skating. And as I get older, and you watch it, just kind of like,
Isn't it
you
fucked
know,
up to look back
go
on?
into a
Like
whole
so
nother
much
thing.
shit. I was like, dude, looking back on it now, like if I knew then what I know now, kind of type shit. I was like, just the industry was it is still. It's just scandalous.
Nah, but do you know what I mean? Hey, the thing about this industry is we got to stop going with it. We got to stop using it for our advantage and start. Hey, man, I stopped caring about what these motherfuckers thought a long time ago when I started Roller Horror. I was like, I'm going to go against everything. Like, I dropped my team.
Right?
I don't want a team.
Yeah.
Feel me? My team was like, man, York, and you know what I did? And I would hate me 20 years ago. I'd be so mad at me 20 years ago, but it happened to me and I did it on some Rocco shit like, oh, I see that move. That move makes sense now. It didn't then, but I made it unpleasant for them to be, so they left without me having to fire them.
Oh shit.
And it wasn't nothing me making fun of them or hating on them, but I just made it like I just stopped
Yeah.
giving them boards. I just being stopped, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh shit, you know, they want to skate more than hang out, so they'll get it somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I had people tell me, oh, I'm down, and then 2 days later quit, and I'm like, these motherfuckers did the York on me. I can't get mad about that. I'm not mad at no one personally.
Dude,
They did
I'm the
so
last
it
person
makes me
that can get
stoked.
mad at someone for doing that to me. And I had
Hey, man, it made me stoked because it made me go, I'm a real
Right.
company now. Feel me? Like the amount of money is never gonna be sufficient to what you feel you earn. So I'm a real company. Someone jacked me for 4 boards and then
That's
quit.
the
Like,
worst shit.
cool.
Is you give
You
someone
know what I
boards,
mean?
like 2 days later, you see him riding like some other shit. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, nah, it's cool. That's why I just stopped doing that shit. I was just like, and most of me doing that was other people involved. Once like basically I was on my own, I just said I have to do it myself. And the only way to do it myself is just to create a brand, roller horror, that's about the fun shit, make shapes, put them out with graphics, and just have fun with skating and not say nothing. But you know what I mean? It seems that by doing that, it's putting my nuts on the table. A lot of people ain't putting their nuts on the table. I hate to use that expression because it's a bad visual, but you put your balls on the table, on the goddamn coffee table, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And you roll with your shit. Some people gonna be mad at that shit. Some people ain't gonna like that shit. You know what I mean? So, I see a lot of like Jason Jesse had that Rollers California brand. I didn't like that. I said, man, when the fucking last time you ever said roller horror together?
Yeah.
Feel me? Now California Rollers sounds nice. California Roller. That has a ring to it. Rollers California. That sounds weird.
Yeah, what is
It
it
sounds
called?
like,
I mean,
you know what I mean? It's just, it does.
I saw some shit on that on like Instagram real quick.
It's his bearing company that I don't know what it was, man, but I just was like, come on, man, let me eat,
Right.
dude. Like, come on, bro. You go, like, let me do, like, like, I thought of the most weird shit, like, on purpose. Like,
Right.
on purpose. Like, I thought of the most boarding to my shit. You feel me? It's just like roller horror. That's it. It ain't skateboarding and skate. Like, fucking, yeah, Smith the grind it. Like, it's none of that shit. It's just roller horror. Like, what is that? I don't know. It's
I don't know.
some
I've been
fucking
I've been
brand.
psyched on
Like,
it
you
since
know
I
what I
first
mean?
started
Like,
seeing you do it. So I backed it from the beginning.
yeah, man, I appreciate it. I know. I see
Hell
you
yeah.
tap in with me. And I love it. I love it. You know what I mean? And I just want to offer something to the skate world that ain't, that don't have like a dude
Yeah.
attached to it. Feel me? Like, I just want to give the world psycho sticks. Okay? Okay? Ain't no dude attached to it. Just here's a psycho stick. Ride that shit. Feeble grind the curve.
Fuck
I
it.
love you. Fucking rip. You feel me?
100%.
Oh, you got lips. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to wear lipstick in a dress today? Here's the psycho stick. Go fucking skate. Cool. Man, I mean, like, don't get your dress caught in your hard flip and get the fucking clip. You feel what I'm talking about? Like, let's go.
Exactly.
That's what
It's
I want,
fucking that
man.
easy.
And that's all I'm doing. Yeah. And that's how easy it is. Like, if you can't answer a question with a sentence, then I don't fuck with you. Like, that's where I'm at. If you can't, you know what I'm saying? If you got a whole, well, and over there and over here and hold on, let me get the email. I'm gonna text you later. I'm driving. You always got some shit. Just give me a little sentence, like, you know what I'm saying? We could work business. That's why, hey man, with the skate company, just do your shit, man. Like, I just be running my own shit. I don't be looking at nobody, dude. You know what I mean? As far as
Yeah.
brands, you feel me? Like, you know, and stuff. But I be checking art out. I know your art. I fuck with Gino Perez. I fuck with you. I fuck with a lot of people. I like what you
Hell yeah.
guys do. Right now, Chris. You know what I've been doing? I've been sewing, dude. I sew. I've been taking my doodle. Since everybody takes the doodle now, I stepped up my doodle, and I'm making stuff like,
Hell
roller horror
yeah.
little ugly doll guys. Yeah, with sewing and shit. Like, you
Hell yeah.
feel me?
I fucked
Feel
around
me?
cross stitch
That
for a
shit, I'll
while,
be
but
on
I
the
can't do
sewing
that shit.
machine. Yeah, motherfucker. I'll be up there cutting. I'll be just freehanded. I just freehanded and just cut that shit out and just stitch that motherfucker and then flip it inside out, stuff it, man. Just put some eyes on
Fuck
it.
yeah.
It's a character, man. It's like, and I'm about to put those dudes in like a graphic, my next graphic right now, man. I
Fuck yeah.
got
I
them,
can't wait
man.
to see it. That's
You know what I
right.
mean? Going to Joann's. Yeah, I'll be out in Joann's and shit, just parlaying with the fabrics. You
Dude,
feel me?
You
You
don't know
know
how
what I
many
mean?
hours I spend in
You know
Joanne's
what I mean?
fabrics with my mom, dude. Holy fuck! I feel like I grew up in that
You
shit.
feel me, dude? I could put the thread through the eye of the needle pretty fucking. And you would think I would be slow, man. I could pop that fucker in there dumb quick, man. I'll be doing it, man. It's just hilarious. It's like art. It's like cooking to me. It's like cooking, like making, like, just putting extra love into it. So I figure, like, I'll do part drawing, part, little goblins running
No, I think
around,
that's
and
amazing.
ghoulies popping out the toilet. Yeah, I gotta be one step ahead of like anti-hero in them. Feel me? I gotta be one step ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking of doing an anti-hero graphic, like doing the
Hell
eagle.
yeah, you
You know what I
should.
mean? Like the whole
But
thing, like the whole fucking thing with anti-hero on it and everything, and just a roller horror top graphic.
no,
No,
you
for real.
should.
Now, now, if I did that, and then on the top it'll just say, "I just want to sell boards." Is the top graphic? It just says, "I just want to sell boards," roller horror with a question mark. And the bottom is just full blown anti-hero fucking team board. Like, you
That
know
would
what I
be
mean?
amazing.
Would
Please do that.
would that be cool, or would people be bummed on me? Would I
Who's
get
gonna fight?
shunned
What
from Slap
are they
Message
gonna get
Board?
mad at you?
Would I get shunned from the Slap Message Board? Hey, okay, try this test. Try this test. I dare anyone to go on Slap right now with a Slap account and write something positive about me or Roller Horror, and watch that shit get taken down like I'm some child predator. They do not fuck with me over at Slap. You could write, "Man, Mike York just won the lottery." That shit is off. Ain't anything Roller Horror. I've seen people put nice things about me on there, and it is just taken off of there. You feel me? Man, them guys at Slap are ruthless. Talk about getting clown. I be like, they can't even clown me on Slap. Like, they take me off. I'm blackballed like fuck. And it's so weak, dude. I'm like, I can't participate. I'm just kicking sand over by third base. Fuck. Out in the
Man,
outfield, man. I'm trying to be over there by the dugout and shit, by the Gatorade. And y'all got fruit snacks and stuff.
yeah, I stopped looking
The
at Slap
fuck,
Message
man.
years
You know
ago.
what I mean?
There's some.
I love it. I look at it all the time. I'm a big fan of it. I'm a huge Slap Message Board fan. I don't have an account, but I fucking should, man. You guys on Slap, much love. I love it, dude. That shit is funny, dude. I love it, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like me having an opinion of like Britney Spears and telling her how whack her fucking, her shoes are or something. Like, I don't know nothing about that shit. Feel me? Like, but I'm just tapping in, and she's paying, and she's like, "Fuck you, York," and I'm like, "Oh shit." She knows she's mad. Oh, I'm gonna go in. Like, yeah, your shoes look stupid. Like, you feel me? Like, that's all it does. Like, you feel me? Just it's hilarious. Most of the people on there are old ass motherfuckers anyway. You know what I mean?
I don't know. At one
They
point they
are,
knew
man. I
way too
already know
much
it.
about some shit that was going on in my life, and I was like, wait, this isn't cool.
That's welcome to my fucking boat. I've just put the shit together like the other day.
Right?
Like, I put the shit together like 14 years later and went, him? It had to be, because some old shit came up from old, just some, why the energy? How come I don't have this discussion with other people? Is what I tell myself. Why is my energy with you always here, but when I talk to him, and him, it's always cool? Why don't I never have that heat with him? Why you bring this energy out of me?
Right.
That
Yeah,
type
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You feel me? Some old, I ain't talked to you in a minute type dude. He ain't never really did me nothing dirty, but like it always was like, "Meh." And sure enough, through lack of like being smart and him being a weirdo, he didn't have nothing constructive to say to me, through a conversation of disagreeing with each other, and he had to go with taunts and the making fun of me like little kid shit. Like, he's on the yard playing with the rubber ball, right? And I'm on the yard with the whistle and shit. looking at my watch, wondering when recess is over so I can go get another coffee.
Yeah.
Feel me? So when he arguing with me, I'm like, I'm about to put you in timeout.
Right.
You feel me? No more rubber ball. Like, I'm blow the whistle on you. You feel me? So he's had to say some crazy shit. I said, man, I haven't heard that since Slap Message Board. Isn't that weird? Like he said some shit to me, and I said, I've never heard that insult from anyone except Slap Message Board, so I can put two and two together.
Man.
And I was rolling with you, and you would have known my personal business. And I was fucking with you. You was with me when shit was going down. That type shit. So I know what you're talking about, bro. You know what I mean? I know that one. It's okay, man. You gotta live, tell them, hey man, it's okay, man. I forgive you. You're okay. I just know you're like that. You're my friend that does that shit. So I know to be your friend and don't go past that line. You know what I'm saying?
I drained the
That's how
swamp.
you
I
gotta
drained
be,
the swamp
Chris.
a long time
You
ago.
gotta love everybody, but just you feel me? You gotta let them know. Like I still fuck with you, but only to this line. Ding. Like then we're cool. We're always gonna be money.
Yeah, I definitely have a few of those in my life.
Yeah, you should. You should because you're living life. You're living life. You're doing you. You know what I mean? That's what's up. We don't know, and you learn from your mistakes. And if you're up on that, then you know what I mean. You're able to do it. Like my whole roller horror thing. Everything the opposite of turf skateboards, I'm doing and I'm succeeding. The absolute opposite of what turf skateboards, and I was a super new booty, getting thrown in the mix, getting just fucking chomped on, man. Didn't even know, man. You know what I mean? Water was so cold, I didn't even know sharks was biting me. You feel me? I'm just swimming in that shit. Man, it's freezing. I'm numb. It was chomping away, but that was a great learning. I love learning from that. Like, even though it hurts going through maybe the period of time that some shit is, you know what I'm saying, served to you cold. You like, damn,
no, it took me a while after the whole Crimson
real.
shit went down. Like that was a dick punch for sure. And it took me a while. It took me a while to like even I had a taste in my mouth for a while.
Hey man, imagine this dick punch. Imagine finally getting your balls back in order, and then this motherfucker calls you up and goes, "You owe some taxes," and you going, "Wait, what?" So I ain't get paid nothing, but I owe taxes. So I'm now all of a sudden my name's on the paperwork is the same shit you was trying to ace me out of, thinking the whole time I'm on paperwork, thinking the whole reason I'm working is for this agenda for us to be at a certain point that I'm humble enough to take something that I know may not be what I'm worth, but we've generated and I'll take that little cut. Feel me? I take that cut, but I'm not worth that cut. I'm worth 4 times this cut. Feel me? But because we're new and feel what I'm talking about, that kind of shit, that's business.
Yeah, but see, you got
oh my
that's
goodness,
part of the reason why I think you and I clicked through that whole like
make me that shit'll make me want to hang Vanilla Ice out of balcony, boy. You feel me?
Oh, I've just done that too much. Like, oh, I won't take my I should get whatever X amount a month, but I'll take half that and put that back into the company, knowing in future I'll get it back.
Because you have faith, because you're faithful, and you have faith because you know that you're working for years. You know you're gonna be doing it for a while. It's an investment. Like we're men. That's why men get so brokenhearted over females or lovers. Period. Don't have to be a female. It could be a male or something you love that don't go your way. A man. Men and women are different. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can't speak for a woman because I'm not a woman, but a man, the way we're loyal to something that we fuck with, we ride or die. That's where that expression came from. A man. A man made that expression. A woman didn't say ride or die. A man said, "This is my ride or die chick." He had to put that on it. You feel what I'm saying? Because they like, you know what I'm saying? We cut from a different cloth. But a man, that's why a man will shoot a motherfucker for a woman type shit or a situation that fucked up his ego and his shit. You feel what I'm saying? And skateboarding right now got ego like that. Skateboarding got ego like that. with like no education and no growth and only do it your way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
smart.
So I want to talk about something. I don't know if you up on the news and what's going on, but I want to, first of all, we going through with the Black Lives
Right.
Matter thing. Okay. This is old. This is just an old topic that keeps being rehashed because it gets to a boiling point once again.
Yeah.
Okay? This shit is not anything in my lifetime as being a young, little ass Jewish kid growing up in the East Bay, you know what I'm saying, of California, Oakland and El Cerrito and Albany, and being a little kid in the 80s. 75 I was
Right.
born. You feel me? So about the 80s I was going to school and shit. Feel me? Doing my thing. And I I never in my lifetime didn't go without knowing about this issue with black people being sought out as criminals or bad or looked at as lesser of a
Yeah.
situation.
Oh
You
yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Whether it be a pullover or four white kids, one black kid walk in the store, the Asian lady at the store, whoever working at the store, don't matter who's at the store. I say Asian lady because my mind went to that silly movie. My mind went to that movie as my visual. What was the movie with the 8 ball and the Korean people was mad at?
Oh, it was a Spike Lee movie, right?
What I forgot.
Spike Lee
Menace
movie.
to Society. Menace to Society. It was a Menace to Society. That's where my mind went to when I made that. But that type of thing, to where like this motherfucker wasn't even stealing nothing, but he got the eye on him. It wasn't nothing racial, but
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know what I
Okay.
mean. And that movie too, and what I just said could have something
Right.
effect to it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me? Because I wasn't saying because the store I go to has other people working. It wasn't that, you know what I'm saying. But to me, I don't look at stuff like that. So for me, I might say things that might not come off right because I don't never in the first place look at it that way. I don't know how to explain that shit because it's so weird for me to
No, I
explain.
understand what you're
Like,
saying. I think it's.
how do you like people? You know what I'm saying? Like, I judge people on their
I do too.
character,
Yeah.
right? Like, I get to know you, I see your character, and that's how I say, I fuck with you. I don't like that fool, but he's cool. You get put
I
in the
look you in your
category.
eyes when I
Feel me?
meet you, and I determine by the way you look at me back and the way that
And that's the
the way you
only
shake my
way I
hand.
know how to fuck with people like that. So for me to see people and I have to be open minded to know not everybody was brought up in the Bay Area. Not everybody was grown up in a situation where I never looked at it like that. Like it never was an issue. Like I never had that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's fucked up to me. And it's been an ongoing thing. And my whole life I've never not heard or been around a situation that happened. Feel me? That racial injustice happened, like
Yeah.
televised and shit, like some Rodney King shit. Like I'm at Eris's house.
Yeah.
You know Eris
Mm-hmm.
and Ben. You know about the
Yeah. Yeah. I
Oakland
stayed there for a
warehouse
little bit.
and the ramps.
Yeah.
Sal Barbier, first ever documented blunt kickflip fakie ever documented on camera at the Oakland warehouse. R.I.P. King Syra. You know Syra
No, I
passed.
didn't.
Eris
No.
passed. Yeah, Eris passed.
Oh man.
R.I.P. Eris. You know what I mean? King Syra, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of my brothers, man. So, you know what I mean? Like we I was at his house watching the LA riot Rodney King shit go down when the verdict was
Yeah.
crazed, you
Yeah.
feel me? And just
I came
and
up there
just
not too long
reading
after that.
about and knowing about this. I mean, how long has this shit been going on? You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing that it touched the world. Like, people be hating on social media and people be hating, oh, the black square, this and that. And everybody got that thing, like with the coronavirus, too, saying it's fake and this and that. A lot of people got a lot to say, but man, we came together on that one and it really shook the earth.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean? and I think it took the coronavirus for this shit to be heard. It took everything to get shut down. Like I really believe that certain things happen for a reason, and timing is everything. You ask Dave Chappelle that. You ask your favorite comedian, your favorite line skateboarding.
Oh
Timing.
yeah.
It's the timing, man. Timing is everything. It ain't how buff you are, how dope you are, how rich you are, how anything you are. It's the timing that you got. If you got that timing, man, you good money.
Oh, for
Feel
sure.
me? And I think the timing of this was impeccable because the world was touched. And I don't want, you know what I mean, people to lose their energy on this shit. You feel me? Like this spend a week on it. Like we need to be on that shit, you know what I mean? Till there's something really happening
I
to
mean,
it.
I think
You feel me?
everybody's got, like, people are waking up to
You know?
the shit that's going on, that's been going on, and it's to the point where everybody's emotions are so heightened that they just need to be directed in the right area, you know. But as long as as long as people
Yeah.
focus their
Like you
energy,
can be
like, we need to come
emotional.
together and unite and focus our energy against the bad shit that's going on, not each other, you know, like what we're being oppressed on. You
Exactly.
know, we need to be.
Exactly. And you're gonna get people that are against you, you know what I mean? You're gonna get people that do that. And you know what I mean? And I don't condone violence, but I do condone
Oh, fuck
protecting
yeah.
yourself. I do condone, you know what I mean, being able to
Oh,
protect yourself.
100.
So like just like when Tom asked me earlier, like who would you roast? Like I'm protecting myself. I don't need to say who I'm a roast. He gonna come try to bully me, and then I'm gonna roast him. You feel me?
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
shit, same shit, like that. And sometimes you talk, people it goes on deaf ears, or they don't take you. They don't see the value in what you're saying yet.
Yeah, it hasn't sunk in.
So
They
sometimes you
just
gotta
hear it,
burn.
but ain't listening.
Sometimes you gotta burn some shit down for somebody to listen to your motherfucking words, and then they heard it.
Oh
Feel
yeah.
me? Sometimes you gotta do some shit like that. Now I'm not condoning or saying that anything happening in this shit because you see a lot of sabotage and there's a lot of side agendas that's going on with this shit. But the main thing, the main focus is that it's finally being like looked at in a world like America for the first time that I can really relate to is being looked at in a global way that we're
Oh
fucked
yeah.
up over here. It's the first time that I'm feel secure that people like how many times, Chris, have you went overseas and been like, I'm gonna tell them I'm Canadian? You tell me you ain't never
Oh,
said
for
some shit
sure,
like
for
that.
sure.
For sure. Not proud to be an American. Saying I'm gonna tell them I'm Canadian.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yep.
Oh,
Yep. And
we've been
it's
to
the
some of the same
first
we've been to some
fucking
of the same
time.
contests at the
It's
same
the
time. So.
first time fucking, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. And I was watching like a motherfucker. Trust that. My young ass, my young ass Kobe Bryant was missing free throws in those days. It's cool though. I had to like, man, I was like, man, this is what the inside of the Quiet Storm, Dave Sloshbotch, uh, motherfucking edit feels like. I shouldn't be here. I'm supposed to look at this. You feel what I'm talking about? Like, what the fuck? You know, it's Dave Slashbox. What am I doing here? You know, Quiet Storm. You know, turn the other cheek. What am I doing here? You feel me? Like I'm on the side. Like I was in there watching you guys, man. Man, first time I was at Tampa fucking Pro. I'm fucking Mike Vallely fucking next to me and shit. I'm looking at this motherfucker like, oh, so you want to run through the graveyard, huh? I'm like, I'm fucking, you're like Elmo. You know what I'm saying? That was like Elmo. That was like Big Bird right there. Like, you feel me? I'm like, damn, that's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi right there. Like, I could literally, like, go walk up and just be, like, right next to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Feel me? That's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mike.
Like, I
I
grew up
remember
on these
Mike doing
guys.
those
This is
Tampa
my,
contests.
my heroes, bro. You're one of my heroes. I was a young buck, man. Trust. This motherfucker was, I was like, all right, I got to push faster. I gotta push. See, we come from where pushing was part of our steez, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Wasn't it? You cared about that shit. That shit was just as important as our little like shickety shack, whatever we was doing. He had to push that motherfucker just as wet. Feel me? See, these kids don't got it. They don't understand that. They don't understand that. So when you get guys that understand that in this day, I fuck with them heavy. Like a Booznitz and dudes like I'm like, oh, you can see Booznitz. When I watch Booznitz, and I'm just gonna say this being an old dude, like he emulates Julian Stranger.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Very fucking
For
well.
sure.
He's the C murder to Tupac what Julian Stranger is to Dennis Booznitz. And I ain't mad at either of them, man. Free C murder. You know what I mean? Like that. Like I fucks with that heavy. Like I'm not mad at that. Like that is just like fucking dope.
Dennis does it well.
You know
He's one of my favorites to watch for sure. So fucking good.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's
got a little
good.
swivel.
You know what I mean? He's mystical.
Yeah.
He's very mystical. You don't know what he's gonna throw out. And he might just fakey flip out of it too. Whoa. Didn't expect that. You know what I mean? That motherfucker, hey, when he films this footage, he's like, I'm staying on Adidas, is basically what that says. like you can make the contract for 6 years instead of 5 more, and I'll come in and sign. You know what I'm saying? Because his footage, he like, I'm staying on the team.
Hell yeah.
Feel me? Fuck that.
I got a kid.
Fuck you. I'm on. Yeah. He like, what is his name? I don't even know, but I'm on the fucking team. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just clowning, man. Skater Dad Mob, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Fuck yeah, Mike.
You know? Yeah. So, Brandon Beeble, got to talk about him. I don't know much. I only know what the internet has provided me.
I haven't even seen it. Have you seen it, Tommie?
No, I haven't seen it either.
I just read some post a girl put up about him and what the situation was.
I seen it. The first one looked like a street. I guess it was from his bicycle.
Right.
But it looked like it could have been from a car window too. It was just from shoulder. You know, you hold your phone up with your elbow down like you about to knock someone out at the fucking bar with your elbow down like that, and you about to slide in on them. Yak! But you filming. He was like at the shoulder. He was like doing that. You get my drift? Stephen King shit. I'm reading the Stephen King book. This guy, get to it already, man. This book is boring as shit. Anyway, back to my shit. So he's filming the shit. And it's a naked dude on Hollywood Boulevard at night. Okay.
Right.
Totally naked. Walking down Hollywood Boulevard. He's probably not having the best night of his life. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's probably not too stoked.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He probably could use maybe like a hug or a pair of pants or some help.
Right.
Someone loving him. Someone giving him some sort of positive attention.
Yeah.
Okay? Some sort of helping attention. Doesn't have to even be positive. I could be calling this dude a fuck ass, slapping him in his face while I'm putting his pants on.
Yeah.
Feel me? On some like, what the fuck is you doing type shit. Big brother shit. Tough love shit. Smacking the fuck out of him while you putting the shirt on him and shit and giving him fucking water and shit. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway. No, dude. To me, that takes more strength and guts than any Hercules ass motherfucking punk ass bitch. But anyway, side note, so he decides to pull over his bicycle or whatever. The next clip, he's yelling at the dude. Fuck you, whatever the fuck you're doing, whatever the fuck he's the jury now. You feel me? He's the judge, jury, and the executioner now. At this point, this man has no say. I hate to say it, but Beeble is pulling the cop move right now. Like judge, jury, and executioner. Feel me? There's nothing this naked dude could say to get out of this shit from Beeble. So Beeble's heckling this dude. Next one, there's some other dudes in the shot whooping this dude ass. whooping his ass. Like he's already done World Star style, where you're already like, damn man, break it up.
Right.
But people ain't breaking it up. People like, yeah, this is what you get. We don't play that shit is what was the comment.
Oh
We.
shit.
So we is a plural thing. That means it's not me. I don't play that shit. But we, meaning us, meaning a group, right?
Right.
Meaning you and me, right? Like and others, right? Is that
Oh
fair
yeah.
to say that's what a we would mean?
Yep.
So we don't play that shit or whatever the fuck it said was on the video. You know, you could write on the video and shit
Right.
through Instagram. He wrote that and laughing emojis. So this dude is laid out naked. His little butt cheeks is on Hollywood Boulevard, smooth ass concrete. You feel me? Getting punched in the face hella times. Not guarding his grill. He's not knuckle up and guard your grill. He's just laid out, getting punched in the face by this dude. And Brandon's filming it and shit. And then that's all I saw. That's all I saw. I didn't hear no explanation. I didn't see nothing. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't get it from a person. I'm not mad at Brandon. Kinda am now, but wasn't. Whatever. You feel me? If anything, I like Brandon. I fuck with Brandon before this, seeing this. Then seeing that shit. And being on the platform you're on and being a grown man that you are. You feel me? You sponsored by Budweiser, bro. You have a fucking hot tub that lights up with bitches in it at your house. There's bitches in his hot tub at his house when he leaves to go beat people up. You know what I'm saying? Go skating shit. You come home. You know how you be having like motherfuckers, regular people be having like goldfish
Right.
or like a dog, lizard and shit. This motherfucker got bitches. Just he comes home and there's bitches in the hot tub. Like he just hops in and they just come over to him. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get chose and shit. Like this motherfucker is balling. Why? Why was his life so boring that he needed to stop for that little 2 minutes of ruining everything? And then we're going through all this hate. And Brandon got a do rag. Okay. Now I've been told by numerous occasions, oh, you act black or whatever, blah blah blah. Like you feel me, wigger, whatever the fuck they say. You know, I don't know even know if that's politically correct, if I can say that or not. But these are just things that have been told to me, being from the Bay Area, growing up into my life right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
These are things that have been said to me, derogatory things said to me. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but Brandon Beeble, I never had no do rag. I never went that far. I never, I'm from the Bay Area. I don't know anyone that does. Every person talks like how I talk. Like you put each race up, they all talk like I talk. Like I don't know anyone that doesn't speak like I speak. I
Yeah.
just put it on when it's time to be a parent. When it's parent time, that's when I put it on because it's not appropriate at the PTA meeting or whatever, when I'm with my kids. Like how to put on the fucking be in the business rooms voice. I know how to be articulate.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I definitely. I
But where I'm
really have to
from
talk
is
like
where
that
I'm
the way I
from.
look.
Yeah, and where I'm from is where I'm from, and so it is what it is. And to me, I'm not talking like no one like I'm talking like, oh, you talk black. No, I talk Filipino, I talk white, I talk Arabian, I talk, you know what I'm saying, like whatever the fuck, Mexican, everything in the Bay Area. Like I talk like I'm from over there.
Right.
I talk like I'm from Oakland or the Bay Area, or you know what I mean, somewhere over there, over there. You know what I'm saying, y'all? You feel me? Like that's all that shit is. Like I don't know. It's just that shit is just wild in the streets. So point being, we know that this man is like I'm not putting it a racial thing with Brandon, but it's a hateful thing with Brandon. Brandon could have popped out the trunk and gave that man some weightlifter pants, gave that man a do-rag, you feel what I'm talking about? Gave that man a fucking protein bar, all the shit that we know he had in his car, working out ass motherfucker. You know he could have gave him a diamond shirt, you feel me? He could have went the other way.
Right.
He could have been Santa Claus instead of fucking the other guy. What's the other dude? What's his name? The other Santa Claus, the mean one? The Grinch.
The Grinch.
What's it? But it was
Grinch. So.
But what's the other one? It was like the Grinch.
Crumpus.
What he got like a name? Yeah, the Crumpus. He did the Crumpus, man. He crumbed his Crumpus when he could have been Kris Kringle, man. He could have went over there and said, I don't even use these. I squatted through these weightlifter pants, man. I can't even fit these motherfuckers here, man. Put these on, cause you need some pants. Gave him some pants. Could have gave him some fucking Lacais. Could have gave him some diamond shit. You telling me this fool didn't have that shit in his trunk? Could have gave him a water and shit, right? $5. You got bitches in the hot tub at your house that ain't even hanging out with you. You telling them, yeah, granola bars in the cupboard, whatever, man. Told them how to tear it, and you just went off and did your Hollywood. Feel me? Am I bullshitting? Like, would he have to explain giving this fool a granola bar, some fucking pants and shoes? Would you have to apologize?
That would have been the
That would
high
have been
road
the move,
to take,
huh?
for sure.
That would have been the move. That would have been the move, right?
That would have been gangster as
fuck.
fuck.
Or your punk ass could have just ignored his ass and went home, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody else that didn't beat it. Like everyone else that went down Hollywood Boulevard that didn't beat his ass, that didn't feel the urge to pull over and beat the shit out of this fucking helpless fucking dude. Now, we don't even know his background story. This dude could be a straight edge motherfucker that got spiked with some shit. Now, imagine never taking drugs in your life and getting a dosage of a motherfucking crackhead, and it's gonna make you go out of your mind, ain't it?
For sure.
Now that could be him. That could be him. He could be out his mind, but he was straight edge and on his path to goodness and straight up a good person. And because he was slipped something bad, now he's out here naked on Hollywood Boulevard. And that's, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. And you know what they try to say? They got a backstory to it. He was jacking off and there was kids. That's what they're trying to say because that sounds good to beat him up, I guess. But E.T., there was footage of E.T. I saw him in a flannel drinking beer. There's footage of it. So when you tell me, man, if I told you there was a footage of an alien drinking beer in a flannel, would you believe me? And I would say, hell yeah. And you would go show me that clip of E.T. and I'll say, there it goes. So, right? That's facts, right? That's facts. E.T. was in a flannel looking like Kurt Cobain, drinking beer.
Yeah,
right?
That's
facts.
true.
Facts. Go to ET. Fact check that. Go watch that. Go YouTube that section. Go YouTube. I want everyone just in light of note. YouTube ET getting drunk, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, back to this shit. Facts. So when I don't see the footage of ET fucking doing a McTwist, I'm gonna claim bullshit.
Right.
Right? So I don't see footage of this dude doing this vulgar act that caused the footage that we've seen. Right? Ain't that the same excuse? And this is where I get pissed off at. And this is where ain't that the same excuse these police are saying to these young people that is getting killed? You feel me? Out here that we gotta watch time and time again
over
on fucking our feeds over and over and over. The again and again, not just lately, that's all but
news has
forever.
been forever.
It's like I said before, since I've been alive, and was conscious of that. Okay, you feel what I'm saying? Judge, jury, and fucking executioner. You feel what I'm fucking saying? This ain't that.
It's exactly the same.
I don't give a fuck how many nollie flips out of a nosebleed this motherfucker did. This ain't that. This ain't that.
It's the exact same thing.
That dude's life matters right now. Whatever his name is, life matters right now. The same as why Black Lives Matter right now. Do you feel where I'm coming from? You told me, oh, he did some shit. Right? We were told this information. We don't see the footage of it, but we see the footage, the aftermath footage of that, right?
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? It is the same shit as why it bothers me so bad. And why people don't see it like that fucks with me too. And I like Brandon. And I wish Brandon would have gave that motherfucker some weightlifter pants and a fucking protein bar. Oh, heavy weight lifting ass motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah.
Do-rag having ass motherfucker. You know you had 3 do-rags in the car. He could have gave him one. Could have been cool. Could have been cool. Brandon has white people hair. You don't need waves. You need a brush. Do it twice. Get it wet. Brush it 3 times. Cool. You're good money. We don't need a fucking nightcap, bro. Fucking white. Come on, son. Feel me? It's hateful shit. And I don't give a fuck. Like, to me, that's how I look at that shit. So, all that other talk and all the, oh, he had a gun. Isn't that what it is? It's always some talk before that. But he didn't have a gun. Feel me? He didn't shot that motherfucker dead. And didn't want to, oh no, he had a gun, he had a grenade launcher, he had all this shit. Feel me? That's what they doing with the, oh, he jacking off and doing all that. Where the footage of that? Now, if you would have filmed him jacking off on some babies and shit, then yeah, whoop his ass. I'm putting heart emojis. Feel me? You jacking off on some kids and you film that shit and you go whoop his ass? Fuck yeah, I'm with you all day. Ja Rule shit, I'm with you all day. Murder Inc. Murder. Yeah, go do that shit. Heart emoji. Feel me? But no, that wasn't the case, was it? It wasn't the case. And
Nope.
then, yeah, no, it wasn't. So that's how I feel about that and why I don't like that. It was the same shit. It was the same shit. The judge, the jury, and the executioner. You feel like for some reason, you are entitled to have those privileges over someone else. And you know, who the fuck are you to, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
No, it makes total sense. I
That
don't
makes
like that
sense to
shit.
anybody that's wondering why all lives don't matter and why Black lives matter and why. That's why. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Like, who the fuck is you to tell me, you know what I'm saying, who gonna get punished and who ain't for what? Feel me? What gives you the right? How the fuck can you even have your brain capacity go and think you is some level like that? Feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta have mental health issues to feel you above people to where you can dictate where they go at. Right?
That's true.
I mean,
You gotta have mental health issues to think you walk into somewhere to get a sandwich, you feel like your sandwich needs to be bigger than theirs because it's you. Fuck you, you're getting the same tuna scoop as everyone else in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight up. You
I
want
don't
more
back entitled
mayonnaise,
motherfucker.
ask for it. Like that. So I don't, you know what I mean? To me, I feel like if you gonna put in, Brandon Beeble had a few options to work with that night. He could have did the Yorkatron and just went home. That's why I don't have those issues.
Yeah.
Cause I go home, baby. There's a bag of chips, and I'm opening it.
And
I
why the
got shit
fuck are
to
you
do.
filming that shit though? Too like you're a grown
Feel
ass
me?
man. You
A
don't need
grown
to
ass
film it.
man, and you got all these motherfucking skaters that love you, right? And all these motherfuckers that you got a platform. You know what I'm saying? And in your skate career, you've been real Ja Rule and real black culture. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't really doing the like Stefan Janowski. He's play guitar and shit. Like, feel me? He ain't really running on the Biggie Small shit, Ja Rule shit. You know what I mean? But if you're gonna be running off the Ja Rule shit, you running off the black culture. Holla if you hollering. Feel me? Stephen Janaski ain't hollering at nobody. He's hey, not for horses. That's him. You feel switch flip into your life. You feel me? But this motherfucker holla. Feel me? And now all of a sudden you want to. You feel me? How close it is, and that's why actions speak louder than words. So if you could do that to him, what makes me not think? I don't know. Feel me? Why slap don't fuck with me?
That's true.
This kind of shit.
Yeah.
Me talking shit. I love Beeble. I accept people to make mistakes. I don't hate him or wish him harm. I don't want him to get in the, you know what I'm saying? But he should have known better. And I am disappointed as fuck in him. And I did lose a lot of respect for him. Doesn't mean I hate him.
Yeah.
It just means I lost respect for him. And I think he could have did better in that situation. And I would have thought someone like Bieber would have been like, hey dog, dropping in me 20. Feel me? You got squats, your legs look weak. You know what I'm saying? Here's a protein bar, pair of fucking weightlifter pants. Fucking get your shit together, bro. You know what I mean? Slap him in the face. Give him some weightlifter pants and a protein bar and smack the fuck out of him. I'll heart that. Because that's tough love.
Yeah.
Smack him. Don't beat the shit out of him to where you're breaking his fucking cheekbone into his fucking eye. I don't think he has insurance, bro. He don't have pants. So I really don't think insurance is going to cover his Blue Cross is going to cover his shattered fucking cheek that you can't do nothing about. You know, because you ever punch somebody a bunch of times? I haven't, but I can assume I'll shatter your cheek if I can just punch you in the fucking eye 14 times.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, wow, that's dope. No. What's dope is being able to dodge punches while someone's throwing them at you. That to me is harder than being able to punch somebody in the face. I'd rather just move out the way while you try to punch me. Didn't Bruce Lee look way tighter doing that than beating anyone up? Come on, son. These motherfuckers ain't got no game. They don't know how to be gentlemen. And then another thing, the convenience of being a grown ass man. You're only a grown ass man when it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got to be a grown ass man all the time, and you got to be accountable for your shit. If you fuck up, I'd rather, you know what I'm saying? That's why Jason Jesse's a punk right now. I'd rather him just come out and say, yeah, I'm fucking racist. What? I'd fucking be like, fuck you, but I respect you a lot more.
Yep.
Do you feel me?
Yep.
Feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the backtrack on it. Like, I don't like the like apology on the Nine Club, putting my all my homeboys through weirdness. Like, you ever been around someone it's weird? Like that was that Nine Club. It was weird. Like I'm watching Roger and Chris. Like Chris, you could see the whole interview hated that fool.
Right.
Chris hated that fool. Chris was the most professional. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go rewatch the Jason Jesse fucking fake apology shit. Then the All Lives Matter tweet later because he was in the comforts of his own place again. And that to me, from where I stand, I looked at it like I felt sorry for him at that point because it's a cycle. He's a grown man. He's way older than me. He's in a cycle, dude.
Yeah.
He goes and all he knows, his brain, he don't know how to open his brain up. He's caught with walls in his brain. Like all he does is an emotion triggers one thought and it goes down one path and it just does one thing. And that's all that dude does. And that was stemmed from childhood and him being insecure builds walls. And that's why secure people don't have walls. And that's why they're all over the place. And that's why everyone that we fucking thought was a weirdo when we were young and insecure with our walls, as we dropped those walls, as we got secure, we looked at those people like, fuck yeah, they're the shit. That's why Dennis Rodman was one of my favorite basketball players because I seen he dropped his walls. And I'm telling you, I might sound crazy, but I swear anyone who understands what I'm saying, man, when you open that shit up and you're secure with that shit and you don't have these walls, these motherfuckers only have a corridor to walk down. Like I have a whole mansion. Their brain is a mansion. They only have like a fucking little fucking New York apartment to walk through with a refrigerator too right there.
Yeah.
So you got to walk around that too. and I got a motherfucking mansion. You know what I mean? I'm all over the place in that motherfucker. I ain't got nothing to hold me back because I'm secure with everything, and I'm able to go in all these rooms. And someone like Jason Jesse, even as an adult, he'll get pulled back to those things, and it'll pull him back to that hate. You know what I'm saying? Because if he was tight, he'd be in a motorcycle gang.
Yep.
He'd want to go to jail. He'd want to go to prison. If he was really like that, he'd want to go to prison. He'd want to get caught with a gun that ain't registered with the serial number scratch out. He'd want to be in the Aryan hard ass shit in jail. He'd want to do that.
Yeah.
Feel me? He'd want to wear two hats. That motherfucker's scared shitless. That's why he ain't down with nobody look in the real shit. That's why Japanese, not to hate on the Japanese take a lot of American culture and water it down. So if you in a Japanese motorcycle magazine, it ain't the same as being in the Mongrels magazine. Feel me? You're not in Thrasher anymore. Feel what I'm talking about? Fuck out of here with that shit. Feel me? If you was really down, you'd be down. You wouldn't even care about skating. You'd really be doing shit. I would, wouldn't you? If I was some racist ass, bitch ass motherfucker, I'd go to the most bitch ass place I can go. Jail, prison.
Yeah.
I'd be a bitch. If I was on some hoe ass, racist ass shit, you know what I'm saying? White shit, then go to jail, man. Fuck. Because probably the guard's gonna treat you better, right? White privilege, right? Fuck out of here. Stupid ass. Fuck that dude. You know? And I'm not even mad. Yeah, you got a good frontside ollie. So what?
Definitely.
Jason Lee has just as nice, and Remy Stratton. So I'm just going. Remy Stratton is going to be my Jason Jesse replacement. Is that okay with the skate world? Can we just replace Jason Jesse for all the style we like and the front side we like and all the stuff? Just, have you watched Remy Stratton skate?
Watch Remy
Can we
Stratton
just put Remy Stratton
6-foot
there?
ollie to pivot.
Let's just go. You feel me? Let's just put Remy Stratton is the Jason Lee avert to me. Put him there and let it happen. We don't need Jason Jesse, man. He's cool, man. Speed Freaks part, cool. I was a little kid. I had no idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Loved you in the backyard mini ramp, bro. But gotta let you go, bro. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't like that shit. And just because you was in a skate video, I'm supposed to duck down and what the fuck? They ain't do that shit to Bill Cosby. He was in the Cosby Show. He ain't get no pass. Bill Cosby ain't get zero pass. He's in the fuck. That's Theo's dad. None. Zero. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
Fuck that.
Well, York, one last
You know what I
question,
mean?
man. Hey, York,
I
one
think.
more last question.
What
would
is
you
this?
say to all new generation of skaters?
Just enjoy it and have fun. Go skate. Do it. Don't worry about nobody what they think, man. And you know, just roll around, experiment, be creative, have fun, enjoy yourself. It's not that serious. Escape all the seriousness through your skateboarding. You know what I mean? When I skate, I don't even know who the president is, and it's a great 15
Oh
minutes.
yeah, that's true. That's true, brother.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I love you, man. I can't wait to get back out there and I want to skate with you. We never fucking linked up last time.
Yeah, man. I cruise around. I'm old. I don't. We ain't got no pal skate zone session ahead of us.
I got like
I'm old.
15, 20 minutes on a slappy curb.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. You know, arthritis on the knees, something
I'm rubbing
treacherous.
my knee
But
right now.
yeah, you know. But I love every minute of it. And hey, thank you guys for the opportunity, Chris. You're the man.
Thank you, sir. Love you, Mike.
Tom, you're the man. You guys are, you know what I'm saying? Like, Chris, you're one of my dudes I grew up on. Come on, son. Like, to be calling you Chris is weird. I want it. You know, I'm stopping. Like, it's like I'm just saying that part, but I want to say Marcus. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't sound right without your last name because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I just refer to you that way, bro, when spoken about. You know what I mean? So you crush shit. You know what I mean? Come on, son. 101 video. You know what I mean? Can't listen to Jimi Hendrix if you didn't grow up on that. Come on, man. I can't. I be driving with my family going to fucking, you know, Ohio or somewhere, and I hear doom 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 doom. Doom. I'm like, backside 180, shit, feel me? Like, come on, son. Like, I'm already knowing the part. Like, I'm like, damn, I'm 40 something with my family. I can't even tell them. I can't even be like, hey, yo, son, like Chris Markovich. That shit is deep.
That's deep.
I'm serious, man.
But hey,
I'm
but you
serious.
cut out. Hey, real quick, we lost you. You cut out.
Hey, man, I'm just giving love to Chris Markovich. Man, when I can't listen to Jimi Hendrix, that song without thinking of him. Feel me? So you are stapled in my mind and everyone. Like when I hear doom 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 backside 180, like I'm already on it. You know what I mean? That motherfucker Ben had a video, but Jimi Hendrix ain't even in it. So when I hear that song, my visuals of that song from the rest of my life is you.
That's
so
awesome.
It's pretty amazing. And I'm sure other songs do that for other people with other things, but you know what I mean? For me, when I'm with the family, we driving to Ohio or somewhere, family trip. We got the, you know, Siri music or whatever the fuck is on, and you know what I mean? The playlist on, and then that come on. I can't even share it with my kids and nothing. Hey, Jake, Chris Markovich part, huh? Down. Like, you feel me? And he'll be like, word, dad. Like, he don't know. I can't even say nothing. Like look at my wife. He like, hey, that 101 video though. And then she would look at me and like, right? Like she ain't gonna say no shit. I'm unrelatable in the car. I just gotta, you know, inside joke with yourself type shit. Like I gotta soak it up. Like, this means something to me. I don't want to share it with them, but whoever, hey, Mike Carroll, all of us, Chico, everybody from my clan that's my age, we all hear that song. We know what's up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's easy money right there. Like, oh yeah, Chris Markovich shit. We all grew up on that. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Legendary shit. That's why this is tight.
I appreciate you, Mike.
Hell yeah, I'm about to order some tea bags. Shorts. I've been wearing shorts lately. I'm about to get some tea bags. Yeah, all right. Anyway.
But York, but thank you so much for being on the 101, dude, and you killed it and everything. And I just want to say to the audience real quick, this Sunday we're doing the first live streaming for TSM live shows season 3, episode 3, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Tune in on E360 TV, Apple TV, Roku, all that stuff. Follow us on Instagram. Also follow Roller Horror on Instagram and follow Chris Markovich on.
Yeah, Roller Horror, get it.
And follow.
Get you a Roller Horror board, man. Quit not having as much fun on them other boards.
And tell them where you get the
and
boards
have
at.
A little bit more fun on our boards.
Tell them where you can get the boards at.
Where are they at?
Where can they get them?
I don't know. where are we supposed? What boards? Roller Horror boards?
Yeah.
I don't know. That shit. Hey man, I don't know where to get them Roller Horror boards.
You don't know?
But
because I don't know either.
It must be. You know what I'm saying? It's like Roller Horror boards are kind of like those Scooby stairs that like turn into a slide and you're trying to run up them and you get caught back down at the bottom. You just got to figure it out. Nah, I don't need to tell anyone where to get Roller Horror boards because anyone that knows me and's tuning in is obviously bright enough to know how to go about and get themselves a Roller Horror board. So I'm not even going to put no at this and hashtag that. I'm just going to let these beautiful viewers know that I know you're smart. And you can go ahead and support. You know what I'm talking about?
Hell yeah, brother. Well, hey, York, always mad love to you always.
Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for the platform and all that. And I love you, Brandon. People don't. I'm not. Come on, son. I love you, pimp. So okay.
All right, brother. Thank you so much, man.
No, thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, brother. Peace.
All right. Later, Chris.
Later.
Yeah.